Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Laman ngayon sa foreign media, headline stories, ang panalo ni VP Sara sa Supreme Court, yung pagbasura ng kanyang impeachment bids, impeachment complaint. Ano? Ito, tatlo lang yung nabasa ko muna. No? Time Magazine, title, How a Philippine Court Handed Duterte Family Another Victory. Yun, Time Magazine yan ha. Next, Arab News. Philippines Top Court voids impeachment complaint against VP Duterte. Ito ang basahin natin. Yung BBC, isang sikat na no. Philippine Court strikes down landmark impeachment bid against Sara Duterte. Ito, isa lang ang basahin natin. Dahil hindi natin makayalat. Ayan o. BBC News. The Philippine Supreme Court has blocked an impeachment trial against Sara Duterte, marking a victory for the country's Vice President. Sikat. Ito naman, nakakaya. Lower House. The lower house of the Philippine Parliament had voted to impeach Duterte in February after she was accused of misusing public funds and threatening to kill President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. But a court spokesperson told reporters on Friday the impeachment vote violated a constitutional ban on having multiple impeachment proceedings in a year. At a press conference on Friday, the court said it was not absolving Duterte of the charges he faces, but the ruling means he has been granted a reprieve from possible ousting at least until February of 2026. This also gives her more time to gather support for a possible presidential run. Presidential run in the crucial run-up years to the 2020 general elections. Had the impeachment vote gone against her, Duterte would not have been able to run for president. The ruling is the latest development in the dramatic Duterte Marcos saga, which has seen them go through from allies to foes. Both children of powerful former leaders, the two had joined hands in 2022 to form a political super alliance known as the Unity Team. But after the duo swept to victory, the cracks soon began to appear. A war of words that saw even Sara's father, Rodrigo Duterte, called Marcos a drug addict, reached a climax last November when she made a Facebook post claiming that if she were to be killed, she has spoken to a person to ensure the president was killed too. The comment triggered the impeachment proceedings against her. Things then became even more personal when Sara, father, was suddenly extradited to The Hague to face charges of crimes against humanity for his notorious war on drugs, which is believed to have killed thousands of people. But even before this ruling, the odds of convicting Sara in the Senate impeachment court or even starting the proceedings was uncertain due to shifting political alliances that followed the general election in May. Ito na, yung alanganin na sila. The feud between Duterte and Marcos had dominated the elections, and Duterte won more seats in the Senate than expected in what was seen as a rebuff of the incumbent. Ito, nire-review. Pahiya ang PBBM admin. The 15-member Supreme Court is dominated by appointees of Sara's father. Impeachment proceedings are extremely divisive in Philippines' chaotic political landscape. Since the restoration of democracy to the country in 1986, only one such attempt had successfully ended with a verdict that the former Supreme Court Chief Justice Renato Coronta who was convicted of hiding his assets in 2012. Former President Joseph Estrada's impeachment for alleged graft was cut short in 2001 after public anger over the conduct of the trial sparked massive street protests that eventually led to his ouster. Oh, yun. So, sikat. Yun ang sikat, of course, si BP Sara. At ang medyo nalagay sa alanganin, ang PBBM admin, ay yun, natalo sila sa election. Lumalakas ang suporta ni BP Sara. Ito talagang victory not only for BP Sara but for democracy, dahil hindi naman inabsuelto ng korte yung mga accusation kay BP Sara, kundi dapat sundin ang konstitusyon na violate ng Kamara yung 1-year bar rule. So, kinokorek lang ng Korte Suprema ang kamalian, hindi man pinagbabawal ng Korte Suprema yung pag-file ulit ng impeachment complaint next year. So, ituloy pa rin natin ang bloodbath. Ayusin nyo lang yung proseso ninyo. Bigyan nyo ng due process si BP Sara, kasi yung ginawang fourth impeachment complaint na inakyat sana, wala nang pagkakataon si BP Sara na mabigyan ng due process. Hindi niya nasagot yung mga charges. Ganun lang yun. So, talagang melodramatic ang Philippine politics. Sikat na sikat tayo sa ibang bansa. At ito, na-pro-project ang political instability, unstable ang political situation sa bansa, kaya nadadamay ang ating ekonomiya dahil ang mga investors mawawalan ng gana na mag-invest sa mga bansang ganito na walang pagkakaisa sa politika. Sayang yung unity. Hindi ko akalain na ang unity magiging ganito. Napakalaki ang political capital, napakalaki yung pag-asa. Bayan, babangon muli. Anong nangyari dahil sa ambisyon nila na hawakan ang poder ng matagal? Kaya ito na, nagkakawatak-watak na tayo. Gusto nilang tanggalin si BP Sara sa kanilang landas para magpatuloy nga sila pa rin ang nasa Malacanang 2028 and beyond.